So my name is Kieran, I'm the MIS manager here at Bespin. So what does that mean? It means I am involved in pretty much every unit in the company, figuring out what they do on a day-to-day basis and trying to get technology to suit their needs. I guess it took me a long time to figure out, most likely, what I wanted, but it was from a young age I would say I wanted to be in technology. I got my first laptop I think when I was maybe 14 or 15, saved up for it and got into video games and then started designing websites and all that stuff. So pretty confident from a young age that I was going to be in IT. I have a pet, not here in the UAE, but at home I have a dog. I would say, I was going to say I might maybe play golf, but more accurately I'd probably go to a golf course and try to hit balls. A song.
A song.
A song. The song that comes to mind is a remix of a song I listened to as a child, which was Blue, as in I'm blue, dabba dee dabba da. That song. So I feel like I might be working in the wrong company because I'm not a huge Star Wars fan at all, actually. I mean, the only one that comes to mind is Luke Skywalker, but I don't know any quotes, I'm afraid. Breaking Bad. Do we have other questions? So I guess maybe one moment that sticks out is not funny, it's just something which is a big change in my life in general, was just moving here to the UAE about 3 years ago now, and just the amount of things I've learned since coming into Bespin. I could be blunt and say I've never failed. My biggest fail. When I was young and I was, my parents were helping me learn how to drive, I ended up crashing my dad's truck into one of our sheds at home. That was probably the biggest fail that I can think of.
Oh my god, okay.
He was very happy.
Oh.
Not. The law.
The law.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know why, I've always had a bit of an interest in just the whole legal thing, but never, I mean, maybe combine it with technology, and maybe that's something that, the world needs, but for sure that was something I was always interested in as well. I would probably travel the world. Favorite place this far was this year I was lucky enough to be able to go to the Maldives.
Ah, was it nice?
It was very, very nice. It's exactly how it looks in the pictures. Probably better, actually. Okay, je m'appelle Kieran. I have no brothers and sisters. I grew up as an only child. I guess not too many people in the company know this, but hopefully this didn't hinder me in any way. Mac.
Why?
Because I guess my background as a software engineer meant I was always used to using Unix or Linux, and it's very similar to that. So you have a lot more, let's say, options in terms of scripting, and it also has a nice UI. So probably one that I'm working the most with at the moment is Salesforce. I would say all the time. I think you have to stay up to date with everything, and as per our culture, we try and have the always learning attitude. So whether it's just reading articles or watching the news and keeping up with things, that's very important. I really like to have standard processes and ways of doing everything, and that's something we're working on now as a company, is trying to introduce those standard processes. So lack of standardization really affects my undiagnosed OCD. My first job was a software engineer back in Ireland. What I took most from it was, I guess, the learning attitude, and also collaborating with others, which is very important as well. A mistake I made early on in my career, which I hope I don't have trouble telling, but was that I ran some queries on a live database and messed up some stuff, let's say. So that was a good one.
How did you learn from it?
I learned not to run queries on a live database. What motivates me is solving problems, I would say. I take great satisfaction out of solving issues. Obviously, the bigger the issue, the bigger the satisfaction. So I motivate the team by getting them to focus on the bigger picture, not just dealing with small things. Always focus on the bigger objectives that the company is trying to solve, which at the end of the day is providing the biggest value. I would like to say I'm pretty open with my team and with everybody I work with, and having that openness, I think, and honesty with everybody, you hope that you get that in return, which at the end of the day is benefiting everybody. My biggest issue, I would say, is my ability to focus on doing one thing rather than trying to fix everything at the same time, which is definitely something I need to work on. Do the best with what you have, where you are. I would say the biggest thing is focusing on what people want, and again, what the biggest issues are for the company, right? So, for sure, we try and be as helpful and supportive to all our users as we can, but we also need to focus on what the company's objectives are. Maybe you should ask what not to reach out to me for. I hope that's not next, because then I'll say everything. My goal would be to do as much as I can to support the mission, which is to automate as many things as we can. My favorite memory is when Mohammed Mohsen brought the lamp to the break area a few weeks back for his marriage. Automate all things. If it doesn't work, turn it off and turn it on again.
Alright, Kieran, thank you for being here and giving us some time.
Thank you too, it was a pleasure.
Okay.